Hi YouTube and welcome to another build showcase video. In this one we're making a bifold wallet with a zipper. If you want to make a wallet like this yourself, there will be a full step-by-step video with PDF pattern available. It should come out on the 3rd of January 2024. The wallet we're making will be made out of natural vegetable tan leather, which is prepared with oils and a brown dye. First things first, of course, we need to trace the templates and cut out them like so. After that, I will be using two types of skiving knives, French edgers, and some 240 grit sanding paper to make needed pieces thinner, to have the finished wallet thinner as well. Then, to give the leather more rigidity and make it a bit darker, I use neatsfoot oil on all of the pieces. After that is done, I sand the edges of each piece, and then I'm using Tokonol and edge beveler to finish the parts where it will be hard to reach after they are glued together. Now we move on to our first pockets. I mark the spots where the top of the first card slot will be and glue it accordingly to the piece. When glued, we mark our stitching line, make holes, and stitch the slot to the piece. This build has quite a few pieces as well as steps, so naturally it will take a bit more effort and time to make. Here I proceed with the rest of the card slots, glue, stitch, and finish one side of the wallet. Then we stitch up only the inside of this section like so. Let's now move on to the coin pouch. Here I mark where the clip-on part will be and attach the rivets to the pieces. I then move on to the side, rough up the edge with a 240 grit sandpaper, apply glue to the side panels and glue them to the main pouch. Same for the bottom and top parts, rough up the edges, apply glue, and stick them to back and side panels like so. Don't forget to mark your stitching lines and stitching them up afterwards. After all that is done, before making the final steps, we sand, bevel, and finish the sides of a soon-to-be a coin pouch. Then I move on to the back panel of the coin pouch. We need to mark holes here where the glue and stitching lines will go and attach the pouch piece to the back panel like shown. A good tip is to use needles for the holes, as it will ensure that everything lines up nicely. Now it's time to finish the pouch by roughing up the edges, applying glue, and of course marking lines and stitching everything up. Next we go back to the main inside panel. We rough up the edges, apply glue and stick the pouch piece to the panel part. Here I'm sanding off sides of the inside panel and finishing it with tokonol. Now we only need to stitch the top of the pouch panel. Let's move on to the back panel. Here, same procedure, rough up the edges and attach the back panel to the piece like so. After that is done, let's mark our stitching line to the biggest and last piece that is left. If you noticed, I've marked 4 holes at the center of the piece. We will make holes and stitch them as shown first and then come back to them later. Coming back to the main piece, we sand the edges, bevel and finish it all up with tokonol and edge slicker to have them nice and shiny. It is time to come back to the main back panel. Now we only need to make our holes here, then we do same thing for our main panel, mark and make holes all around the pieces. Then, using our template, I mark the middle of the piece. This will indicate where the middle part of our zipper is going to be. After that, same procedure. Apply glue and attach the zipper to the inside wallet piece like so. This step is optional and it all depends on the material of your zipper. Mine has a lot of plastic and it will be a hassle to pierce it with leather needles, so I go around with pricking irons once again to make extra holes on the material. Then the hardest part. Stitch everything together. Note to take your time with this step as the back panel is not glued to the wallet and it can be hard to adjust it to be even. It took me a solid 3 hours to stitch everything up. Lastly, finish the piece with tokonol, bevel and apply oil or anything else to your like. I only added some more oil here. And there you have it, custom made bifold leather zipper wallet. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on another one.